Welcome to City Line Youth Late Night Talks. I am your host, Caleb Miller, and I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Tonight, we are going to play some awesome games. We're going to have some amazing worship and a great host who is going to be joining and sharing a little bit about their story and have some takeaways for you. Hold on tight. It's going to be an awesome night. And remember, today is June 21st, which is a huge day, which we'll get to. It is game time. Let's get this party rolling. I am here with my friend Sean Wilson. He's going to be helping out with the game. But before we dive into that, Sean, today is June 21st.
Is there anything?
And it's my birthday. Did you bring anything for my birthday?
Yeah, I did. Not.
Interesting. Don't worry, I took care of it. So here you go. You can have one of these.
Oh, okay.
And then I also have a hat for you that you can wear the entire time.
Okay.
And then also, just so that we're aware, it's my birthday.
Is it your birthday?
It's my birthday.
How long has that been going on?
Yep, it's my birthday. Thanks for celebrating with me. I am glad you are on this talk show.
Yes, sir.
Which is great. Yeah, blow that. Perfect. All right, well, we're good. Yep, we're good. It is game time, which means it's party time. And
party
Sean,
time,
tonight we have a great game, which we want you guys at home to partake in. It's called 7 in 11.
We're going to 7-Eleven?
7 and 11, pretty much. Yep,
pick me
it's
up?
going to be awesome. The way that it works is we are going to throw a prompt up on the screen, and you have, well, it's supposed to be 11 seconds, but I guess it's 12. You will have 12 seconds to say 7 things in that topic.
Okay.
So the first one is colors.
Gotcha.
So example, you would run through a ton of colors.
Gotcha. Like these colors right here?
Those would be good colors.
Okay.
All right. Here's the thing, students at home, if you complete this, let us know, all right? We have people in the chat who will celebrate you, give you a thumbs up. Do it yourselves. Try to get 7 of these colors in 12 seconds.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
White, black, red, purple, green, yellow, pink.
I think you hit it.
Yeah?
That was impressive.
I just looked at these
It's
colors
almost
right
like you knew what was coming on.
It's almost like I saw these colors and then just copied off of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, good news, there's another one. Thank you. Thank you for my birthday.
Let's do it.
All right, next one is fast food restaurants.
Carl's Jr., Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Mod Pizza, Blaze, Biology, McDonald's.
Yes!
Yes!
Well done! That was good. Everybody give Sean a thumbs up. Give him a thumbs up in the little chat. He did it.
I did it.
I didn't
a lot of pizza places.
I didn't think you were going to make it.
I didn't think either.
Yeah.
I'll just choke on my own
You
spit.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, next one is a good one. Zoo animals, go.
Zebra, lion, elephant, kangaroo, cougar, jaguar, bobcat.
Yes, you did it.
Big cat.
Big cat. If you guys don't know, if you've watched
Tiger King,
Sean and I actually went to one of those zoos when we were in Florida.
and we're 70% sure.
We talked to Carol.
We talked to Carol Bassett.
Yep. I mean, who knows? We may or may not have.
Probably
I'm not exactly sure.
It could have been literally anything.
It might have been one of her interns
Like
or a
one of her-
volunteer.
yeah.
But if you haven't watched it, it's probably the best. It's not the most appropriate thing, so don't watch it. All right, with this said, you're not going to get this one. NFL teams, go.
Broncos, Raiders, Giants. Giants. No.
You got 3.
No.
Like maybe like the Packers, my favorite football team, the best football team out there.
Sure. Okay, I guess I was just listening to good football teams, but or favorite ones.
That's fine. No, that was pretty sad.
Why is this like going out?
That was on you. All right, I hope you can get this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Candy bars, go.
Twix, Kit Kat, Snickers, Reese's, Crunch, Baby Ruth,
Nope. You didn't get it. What the heck are Crunch?
Crunch, is that not? Yeah, it's Crunch.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the one that has like the Rice Krispie pieces in it.
No, I don't eat those.
Crunch.
Our team off videos judging us.
Crunch.
Seth isn't here.
Seth.
Crunch. Okay, we got a thumbs up with Crunch.
Seth's our camera guy, by the way.
I don't know what it is.
What?
And I feel like I'm getting judged by some people right now.
You don't know what Crunch is?
I don't know if I've ever
It's
had
like the
one.
blue wrapper
Hey
with,
Sean,
like,
guess
the
what?
red, yellow-
It is my birthday, so maybe you can buy me a Crunch bar. Thank you.
This is going out, bro.
It's on you.
Why?
It's on you. All right, next one is music groups.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Go.
Black Eyed Peas, the Beatles, the Who, the Doors. Why am I blanking on Tool? Backstreet Boys. I'm out. I've been out. I can't think
What's
of like.
Tool?
You've never heard of Tool?
No.
Bro, it's like a.
Once
You're
again, I'm getting a lot
hardcore
judged.
judged.
It's my birthday.
It's
all right.
Tool. Like you've never heard of.
All right, students, have you ever heard of Tool? If you have,
I'd be very surprised if you had.
write it in the chat. If not, maybe you're just a normal person like me and don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Alright, I was gonna say like, oh man, I just thought of it like Kiss or something like that.
Yeah, you missed opportunity.
One.
With
One
that
day.
said, how many have you guys completed? Send that into the chat. Write us in. Let us know. Whoever wins this, whoever will win, it will have a free foot massage from Sean Wilson. Or he'll pay for your 2020 summer camp. Who knows which one.
On all fronts.
All right. So we'll see. We will do one more, and then I have another surprise.
Okay.
All right. Name. Hang on. I don't want to do that one. Name sodas. Go.
Pepsi, Coke, RC, Mountain Dew, Sprite, Fanta.
Nope.
Ah,
You missed
crap.
it. You missed it. Dr. Pepper, maybe?
No, I never think about it. It doesn't taste right to me.
You're not doing too hot at this.
You know what? You don't even know what my answers are half the time, apparently.
There's been 2 times. Whatever.
Cool.
Hey, speaking of soda,
Crunch.
this week we are bringing in this new challenge. It's called the Student Challenge, and it's a great opportunity for you guys to take part in some fun things. That's right. We want you guys to do these challenges together. And this week, Sean,
What's this week?
we are doing the Soda Chug. The Soda Chug.
All right.
And we actually have a wonderful volunteer who wants to do that. Check out this video
Who would
right
that
now.
be?
Hey, my name is Sean Wilson, and this is the Soda Chug Challenge, and I challenge you students. Let's do this. I'm really so triggered about that. So bad. So much garbage. I didn't even do today. It's just an empty gut.
Chug the thing. Wow, that was a great video. Sean, you crushed that soda.
Yeah.
That was
I guess-
impressive.
I guess I did.
I'm not gonna lie.
I barely.
Yep. Okay. Well, here are some rules for the soda challenge. You have to drink an entire can of soda. You cannot spill it. That's a huge thing. Don't spill it. All right.
Spill it.
And then you email it to me by Thursday at cmiller. It might be in a bar somewhere around here. cmiller@citylineonline.org. Email it to me. And what's the prize? What should the prize be?
Caleb will come to your house and give you a foot massage.
That's not true. But Sean and I might bring you lunch. So if you win, we might bring you lunch. Which that's the best
Pretty
prize we
big
could ever
deal.
give.
That's pretty good.
That's a great prize.
Great prize.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. But with that said, let's get back to our favorite game, 7 and 7.
7 and 11.
7 and 11.
Sometimes 12.
7 and 12. I don't know what happened here. But 7
It
and
just gives you an
7.
extra second for when you start it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because you're not winning the majority
I'm
of the
really
time.
not. It's like I'm always short by like 1 or 2 that seem obvious.
That's disappointing.
Apparently Dr. Pepper's obvious,
Obvious.
not RC.
All right. All right, our next one, we have 3 more.
3 more?
3 more.
All right, I think I can do it.
Are you going to win them?
Probably not, but
All right, in the chat, do you guys think Sean is going to win? I don't think so, but we will see.
It's gonna happen.
All right, our next one is fruit. Go.
Apple, plum, grape, orange, banana, pineapple, and kiwi.
Wow, that was impressive.
With like 5 seconds
Yeah,
to spare, bro. Come on
kiwi,
now.
huh?
Kiwi.
It's interesting.
It's from New Zealand.
It's from New Zealand.
Is it not?
That's
Maybe
right.
It is.
You heard it here first. It's from New Zealand.
Fun
Kiwis. All of
I hear
Kiwis.
that's where we might be going next on our travels with Chris.
Maybe.
be
For
great.
those who don't know, you missed a phenomenal youth group where Chris led us in geography.
Yeah, in a time machine somehow.
It was very no, it wasn't accurate. I'm not gonna.
Education.
It was educational.
Is education.
I learned a lot from it. It was great. All right, just a couple more. Things in your garage or in a garage.
Toolkit, tool bench, workbench, car, junk,
What?
trash cans. Yes.
No.
Yes, boogie board.
You're done.
Surfboard.
You can't just say
Skateboard.
junk.
Junk is.
That's not.
I think that's a very valid item that's in somebody's garage. Just
No.
junk.
No.
No. You're telling me that there's not junk in your garage right
Well,
now.
I don't. First off, I live
So
in a
the
garage.
garage that you live in. So you proved my point.
You're saying my home is a garage.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Not the junk. Not you being junk card. Gotcha.
So I'm trash, is what you're
I
saying.
didn't say that. You're saying all these things.
It's my birthday, Sean. Once again, Sean is digging himself in another hole. But junk is not.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
think it should be counted.
All right, we'll jump into our last one.
Is it?
Actually, maybe I might do a bonus one afterwards. All right, name things with wheels. Go.
Skateboard, car, dolly, scooter, Heelys, robots. Yes, Ferris wheel. Dude, I got it.
Robots?
Robots have wheels, bro.
What?
Robots have wheels. You're trying to tell me that a robot doesn't have wheels?
Oh my god.
You're trying to tell me that a robot?
Like a
A robot.
no, bro.
Yes, bro. There's wheels
And
up
a
in
Ferris
there.
wheel?
A Ferris wheel is a wheel.
I understand that.
No, a Ferris wheel has a wheel.
it's,
And is a wheel.
I don't know,
So
like
double jeopardy. Oh, sorry. What is Jeopardy? Robots have wheels, bro. Robots
Oh.
have like those cogs in them too. Those are wheels.
interesting. All right, for a bonus round,
Okay, I won that round by the way.
name City Line students. Go.
All right, Javi, Z, Kelly, Cassidy, Emma, Tally, and Day Day.
I'm at 5.
How?
I started it late.
No, I'm at 7.
So pretty much all of those other students that you didn't name, you don't care about.
Yep.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah. They're all of those are at the top of my list.
You better apologize right now.
I'm sorry, guys. You're all my favorites. I have no favorites.
Oh, what the record show, I would name all of you guys because you all are close to my
Well,
heart.
I didn't have enough time to name.
I'll just keep on
all of
going.
them.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
But Sean,
Just keep on going.
once again, another week of Sean just digging himself into a hole of things that he should have not have said. But
I think I should have because that
That's-
was the game that
that's
you,
okay.
that you pinned me to.
That's
So,
okay. Now we are going to jump into some worship, so hold on tight, get in a posture of worship. We fully understand worshiping at home is a little weird, but it's still good. All right, so spend some time just in God's presence, hop into that. It's going to be an awesome time. We'll catch you back in a little bit.
Let's continue in our worship. There is a river where goodness flows. There is a fountain that drowns sorrows. There is an ocean deeper than fear. The tide is rising, rising. There is a current stirring deep inside. It's overflowing from the heart of God. The flood of heaven crashing over us. The tide is rising, rising. Bursting, bursting up from the ground. We feel it now. Bursting.
Today I am joined by one of my great friends. She is a phenomenal cook. She's known as having the best fried rice in all of City Line Youth Leaders. She is a mother of 3 and a wonderful woman who helps lead our high school leaders. It is Indy. Indy, welcome! Oh my gosh, Indy.
Having me.
Okay, let the record show. We were just talking and you thought that cars did not have wheels. Can you please explain that?
That's a trick question because no, I don't want to explain.
Okay. Well, also, today's my birthday. Did you bring me anything?
Yes! Happy birthday! I brought you a note. I will hand it to you afterwards.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yes.
I brought some things for you also.
Gosh.
Here you go. You can have
Yay.
that. And then you can also have this. There you go. Happy
Yay.
birthday to myself, which is awesome. And also, last week there was a lot of controversy that happened in City Line Leaders because of this photo. You don't like this
The
photo?
worst photo you could find of me. The worst.
Well, that's what I did for all of our leaders. I found all of the worst photos, but who cares? Indy, when we were talking, you were pretty upset that you weren't joining for the game. Is that true?
Yes, my understanding that this is why I agree on it because I thought I was gonna play a game.
Yes.
That's the only reason. why I
Okay.
really wanted to do this.
Okay. Well, good news. I brought a game called Would You Rather.
Oh gosh.
That's right. So some big questions. Here you go. Would you rather be quarantined with Bigfoot or quarantined with a unicorn?
Bigfoot.
Why not? I'm not gonna ask questions. All right. Would you rather watch your least favorite movie on replay for a week or don't have internet for an entire week?
Ooh. Don't have internet.
Really?
Yes.
So you're not about your least favorite movie, huh? That's fine. All right. Would you rather eat only green vegetables for the rest of quarantine or eat a thing of ramen?
Anything. Yeah. Whatever.
Eat only ramen
Yep.
for the rest of your life?
Yep.
Wow. That's,
I don't like vegetables.
you heard it here. She hates vegetables. All right. Would you rather be stuck in a room with your entire family for a week or stuck in a room without your phone for a week?
Be stuck with my family.
You'd rather be stuck with your family.
Yeah.
Okay. That's about it. That's cool. All right. I don't know why that was such a big deal. There you go. There was a little segment of games.
Yay!
Do you feel better about it? Yes. Yes. Perfect. I love that. Well, Indy,
Yes.
how are you doing? How's quarantine been for you? No, you have to leave that on. It's my
oh.
birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I wish you would have told me this. It's been really well. At first, it was hard, but I think now I'm like adjusting to it.
Yeah.
It's been a lot better.
Totally.
Yes.
Totally. So there's been a huge adjustment that's gone with it.
Yes.
For sure.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but everything's open now, so we're fine. Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Don't
I'm
listen to
kidding.
her.
Don't listen to me.
Next week, I'm just going to do the talk show by myself because my leaders keep on saying things they shouldn't.
No.
It's
yes.
fine.
It's fine. A lot of
Things are opening.
Yes.
Not everything is open.
Yeah.
But there are some still safety things that you have to do, as in like wear a mask,
Yes.
wash your hands.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes. You should wash your hands. Yes. Kids.
Put on hand
wash your hands.
sanitizer. So help me. All right. Well, Indy, today we're talking about your faith journey, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you share with our students what kind of you believe growing up or what it looked like for you to believe when you were younger?
Well, I think growing up, I didn't grow up in a very religious home.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in a Catholic home, which that's a huge stretch. I don't know if I'm supposed to look at you.
Either works.
Okay. So that's a huge stretch of saying Catholic home because for the most part, we just went holidays and that was it.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any beliefs growing up. So that was just my faith.
Interesting. So you guys just did holidays to go to church,
Yep.
that sorts of
Ash
stuff.
Wednesday for the most part.
Big Ash Wednesdayers.
Yes.
That's good. That's
That
good.
was it.
Where did you grow up at? Like what city?
Compton.
City of Compton.
Don't do that. No. Yes, Compton.
And you went to Compton High.
No.
Where'd you go?
Dominguez High.
Oh. That's a genuine question.
No.
I'm
Be
sorry.
high.
I'm
all
sorry.
The way.
I'm sorry. So you didn't really have like much of a faith growing up for the majority of your life.
Yeah.
And so what kind of brought you to the church?
I came here because my brother invited me to church.
Who's your brother?
Jay, Yair. I don't know.
Yair.
I know.
I feel like he goes by Yair.
Yair.
Is that not his name?
For so long, I knew him as Jay. So
Jay?
I worked with him, so that's what we would call him, Jay.
Jay.
So that just
Okay.
got stuck with me. Sorry, Yair. So he brought me here, and I haven't left since.
Yeah. Yeah. So what kind of draw you in? Why'd you stay?
I think I found something that I had been looking for that, like, it's really hard to explain, but I think internally I had been looking for something. I've always felt like something was missing in my life, even like in my happiest moments.
Yeah.
I've always felt like I needed something else. And then coming here, everything started to making sense of like, dang, this is what I've been missing.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Yeah.
And what date were you baptized on? Do you know?
April 16, I
Yeah.
believe.
Sure. So it's been over a year.
Yes.
That's super exciting.
Very exciting.
And now you're in youth ministries and you're loving it.
I am loving it.
Yeah. Would you say like
All those students are my favorite. I would say that, though.
there you go. That's
all
a good.
of them, not just 7. All of them.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's good. I'm glad all of your students are your favorite. I'm glad you're enjoying youth ministries. What has been your favorite thing about serving so far?
Gosh. Working with Caleb.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's
Caleb,
perfect.
man,
That's
yeah.
perfect. All right. Well, like second best, what has been your second best?
Leading the students.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's really cool because I didn't have someone growing up or someone that I could go to or talk to. So I think it's really cool that somehow I think I'm making an impact on
You
them.
are, for sure. You for sure are.
I hope it's a good one. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. You guys are gonna be great.
Yikes. Good. So you're kind of in your second year of being at City Line Church, yeah. And when we were talking, you were kind of sharing about like, man, there's been such a big difference of like when you first came to faith and then like now where you're at right now. And so there's a lot that goes with that. But can you kind of just share what's been the difference between the two and how you are right now or in this phase of life that you're in?
Yeah, I think I shared with you guys. My first year was my honeymoon stage. I've always said everything was great. I was so excited. I had this belief that because I was a Christian, everything was gonna be great.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong gonna happen with me, and this and that. But throughout the year, like things just started going downhill, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I think quarantine has helped me realize this, that it's always, I'm in a relationship with God now. It's not just the honeymoon stage. We're gonna have our ups and downs.
Yeah.
So I've just learned that man, it takes work. I think being religious or anything just takes work.
Totally.
And I feel that I like how I feel being around, wait, let me.
You're doing great.
I think I like being a Christian.
Yeah.
It brings me so much peace. So I think it's not just gonna be easy. So I have to put in the work.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think when we're talking, there's like these phases of your belief. And like sometimes you feel like it's awesome, you're on this mountain high, and then other times you feel like you're in the dumps. And it's like it's hard to feel God's presence, or it's hard to connect with God, or it's hard just to believe sometimes. You have a lot of questions.
Yes.
And some of that's driven by circumstances that you're in, other that's just driven with things that are working on inside of you. And it's all challenging.
Yes.
And so I think for you to say like, yeah, I feel like I was on like such a high mountain, and then over the course of the year, it's like things have been really good still. But now I'm kind of coming down from that and coming back to reality, where it's not like roses and butterflies every day, but the truth is like it's real. It's real. And like becoming a Christian isn't necessarily like all my crap that I had going on is just going to disappear.
Yes.
And I think that's often a thing that's misunderstood, is that like, nah, we're actually like, we have crap going on in our lives. And I think like myself, our leaders too, it's like, man, crap has hit the fan a lot in my life. And I've been a believer for majority of my life too. And I think understanding that it doesn't mean that things will just disappear, but it means that God is working through that too, and he's there with you. Yeah. So, I mean, where are you currently feeling like, how has quarantine affected your spiritual life, or this season affected your where you're at?
Well, at first, like I said, I was like really struggling. I felt so disconnected to God. And it's funny that like, I think I came to I realized that it felt like I was disconnected to God, but somehow I felt closer to him. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense, but I just felt so open to him, to come to him as in like, hey God, what is going on? Yeah. Because I feel like at first it was like, no, I'm going through something, but I'm not gonna let God know. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just gonna tell God my good stuff and like thank God for this, thank God for that. Yeah. But I think quarantine has helped me realize that it's like, no, you come to God with the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I feel like that's when everything started to realize for me that it's like, man, like my connection with God has been stronger now because I've been so open with him. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think that's such a huge thing, is saying like, hey, I come to God when things are good, when things are bad, and when I'm really struggling too. And I think we see that throughout the Bible. I think David did that really well, where he, like a man after God's own heart, came and like just said a lot of times like, God, like I'm mad. Like, why are you doing all of this? I'm so frustrated. But he provided a space to have that conversation. And I think quarantine has done that too, where it seems like a lot of it has been stripped away from you guys, where like your second semester of your 8th grade year, or just high school year or middle school wasn't a thing. Some of you guys weren't able to play sports that you wanted to do. Some of you guys had to stay away from friends. And it's been really hard to navigate that. And I think in this season is what Indy's talking about, is like, I'm still able to express that to God and have conversations. And I understand that it's not always going to be good. There are bad things that are going on, but it's also being along for the ride and saying, I'm not just going to totally forget everything that I believe when I go through hard times. So yeah, and which reminds me, I want to share. Can I share a verse? Yeah. Which I feel like that has helped me a lot with going through. And then it's John 16, verse 33. It says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. It just, to me, it just really speaks to me that it's just like, he's letting me know that, hey, you're going to go through some stuff and it's okay. Yep. Just know that I've overcome the world and I'm going to be there with you. Yeah. So it's really helpful. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And I think that's really cool to understand, like, God's gone through all of it. He hasn't gone through like a pandemic. I mean, but he's been with us through that process. And I think when we look at Jesus, like, he's gone through different phases that we felt like this, where he's felt like isolated. He's felt like he's been beaten down. He's felt tired. Felt like things have been disappointing. And so all those emotions he felt with us too. And I think that's important to understand. It's like God feels that too and is with us. So, yeah, I mean, so what are some things in this season that you feel like are helping you still grow in a season of feeling stuck and isolated and not on a honeymoon phase anymore and working through that? How are you still pushing forward and trying to grow? My community group. Yeah? community group has helped me so much. I think it's really good to have someone that you could go to and not feel judged. It's really good to hear that other people had been like struggling. Not that it's good to hear them struggling, but it's good that you can relate. Makes you feel better. Makes you feel better. I'm not the only one who's going through this stuff. Yes. So it feels better that it's just like, okay, I'm not the only one. So maybe it's this crazy season that where everyone's going through
Yeah.
this. But community group and worship, man, I always feel like God talks to me through worship. And I feel that has always changed my mood throughout the day. I know when there's just days where it's just like I feel so unease and I'm like, what's going on? And I put worship and one song's always gonna pop up that is just like, oh, okay.
Totally.
I just feel like, okay, God wanted me to listen to this song.
Yeah.
And it just brings me down to it's just like, okay, you're gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And also another, I wish I knew it's somewhere in Psalms, I think, that it says God is closer to the brokenhearted, something like that.
Yeah. God is close to the brokenhearted.
Yes, that's one of my favorite ones too. That
Yeah.
it's just like, I always feel like in my worst times, somehow I feel like God is hugging me the most during those times.
Yeah.
So it's just a little reminder that it's
Yeah.
just like, hey, you're not alone. This
Yeah.
is happening.
Totally. Yeah. So I think what you're saying is you've been able to connect with community
Yes.
and be open and real about what you're going through.
Yeah.
You've been able to spend time with God through worship, even though it looks a little bit different. It's still able to intentionally try to make that time. And then also like being able to hold on to things that God has said through scriptures is that he's close to you in these seasons, that he's there for you in those times. So I think that's really good. Yeah. Yeah. So I think as we wrap things up, do you have any like last things you want to talk to students about? Like, hey, this is what we're looking forward to, or this is how you keep on moving. Do you have any thoughts about any of that or anything you want to share with them?
Yes. No, actually.
No, she has no other thoughts.
Well, no, I mean, I hope that you all feel that you could come up to us for anything. If you ever need anything, if you ever need to talk to someone, I hope that we have offered you that space. You know, you could reach any leader anytime. We're all there for you. We genuinely love what we do. And hopefully you guys could see that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think what you shared with me in our meeting is that you expressed some of your struggles that you're having with your faith in quarantine season during a small group with your high school girls. And it actually provided a space for them to actually express what they were struggling with too. And I think that's the goal, is saying like, hey, even though we look like we have it all put together, the truth is we don't.
Some of us have it more put together.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I don't, oh no, not Sean. But you know, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think the goal is to say like, hey, ultimately we're all working through this together and we're trying to figure out what this looks like together. And so trying to work through that. But also like, hey, community group is huge. Your leaders are huge and they want to support you in this. And so whatever struggle it is, whether it's you're not feeling close to God, whether you're having issues with your family, whether through the season you're dealing with more depression or sadness, all of that, like, hey, leaders, we've all felt that. No, I've had conversations with all the leaders. We've all felt that. And that's important for you to understand that as we transition out of quarantine, because like you said, things are opening up again. Everything's open, may or may not be. But as we transition out of that, there are going to be things that come with us too. The good and the bad is that there are some things that we've been trying to build that will come with us, and some things that we've been struggling with that will come with us. And through all of that, we want to walk through those seasons with you. And so I encourage you, if you feel like you are, struggling with your faith, lean into that. Have that conversation with God. Be open, be vulnerable, share with him, express what you're feeling. But also express that with your leaders, because we've all felt that. We've all been there, and we want to work through that with you. So I think that was great, Indy. Thank you so much for sharing.
Would you say it was better than Sean's?
I feel like this week that was the best one that we've done. Okay. So yeah, that was great.
I'll take it. It's fine.
Indy, would you like to pray out for us?
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you for today, Lord. Thank you for this time. Thank you for the students. Thank you for the leaders, Lord. Thank you for everything that you have done for us, the things that it's so hard to see and we missed. Lord, I just want to pray for everyone who's struggling right now, Lord, through this season, Lord. I pray that you show up for them, Lord, or help them realize that you're always there. I pray for the students to feel comfortable leaning to us or someone around them, Lord. And I pray for everyone around. I pray that you protect us as things are opening now, Lord, and whatever that looks like, the new normal, Lord. And just keep us protected. We trust you. We love you. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen. We're going to jump back into a worship song, so we'll catch you right after that.
Oh, how we need you, God. Come before you at your feet. Help us hear you in this time of waiting. Slow down, take time, breathe in, he said. He'd reveal what's to come. The thoughts in his mind, always higher than mine. He'll reveal all to come. So take courage, my heart. Stay steadfast, my soul. He's in the waiting. He's in the waiting. Hold on to your hope as your triumph unfolds. He's never failing. He's never failing. Sing praise, my soul, find strength in joy. Let his words lead you on. Do not forget his great faithfulness and finish all he's begun. Take courage, my heart. Stay steadfast, my soul. He's in the waiting. He's in the waiting. Hold on to your hope as your triumph unfolds. He's never failing. He's never failing. Take courage, my heart. Stay steadfast, my soul. He's in the waiting. He's in the waiting. Hold on to your hope as your triumph unfolds. He's never failing. He's never failing. And you hold the stars, who calls them each by name, will surely keep your promise to me that I will rise in your victory. Sing it again with us. You who hold, and you who hold the stars, who holds them each by name, will surely keep your promise to me. I will rise in your victory. Take courage, my trust in you, Jesus. And you hold the stars, who calls them each by name, will surely keep your promise to me, that I will rise in your victory. You hold, and you hold the stars. Thank you, Jesus, who calls them each by name. He knows you and he loves you. Surely keep your promise to me, that I will rise in your victory. In your victory, God, in your victory. Stay courage, my boy. Stay steadfast, my son. He's in the waiting. He's in the never failing God, never failing God. We can trust you, God. Even when we don't understand what the future holds, God. We know that you're trustworthy. Help us to rest in you in the waiting. When there's so much that we want to be able to do, we think we have this list we need to check off. We're going to accomplish so many different things this month, in the next 3 months. But God, you are the one that knows what the future holds. Speak wisdom to us, God. Speak comfort to us, God. Speak peace to us, God. Over our hearts, over our minds, over our families, over our households. In our coming and our going, God. Those that still need to go to work every day, in and out. God, that you would give them peace, that you would give them protection, God. All in all, we know that we serve a good God who has his best in mind for us, even when we don't understand what's coming next. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your mercy. Each moment of every day, fill us with your love, that whatever comes out would be in excess of that. Replace the fear with confidence in you. Replace the frustration with hope. Turn our mourning into dancing, God. We thank you. In your mighty name we pray. All God's children said, amen.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in today. We hope you had a blast with us as we had some worship, did some talks, and continue to dive into these conversations. Just a reminder, this week on Tuesday and Wednesday night, we have youth group that we would love for you to join. So come hang out with us, and we'll see you then.